Hey, it's late, and I just gotta apologize for not uploading when I was supposed to at 4 p.m. today. Today's been a wild day. Okay, but there is something I'd like to preach to you today, and then I'll let you go to. I'll be done, but I gotta get this out, man. So I was talking with my girl this evening. We had dinner. Oh, how cute. And after dinner, we talked, which is my personal favorite thing that we do. I think I don't. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know how I could ever have a partner that I can't just like mentally challenge myself with so much. Um, just challenge my mind with, right? And challenge hers as well. It's such a special thing. And whilst talking, I actually started the conversation in a way that I'm very proud of. The first thing I said was, "How was your week?" Not your day. Even though I see her almost every single day, I wanted to just like make her think about her week. So I was like, "How was your week?" To which I followed up with, "What are some lessons you learned this week?" And then she asked me, "What are some lessons I learned this week?" And I got to thinking. One is patience, right? And learn patience. Largely, especially if you saw the video yesterday, patience with myself is a big one. I also learned more about gratitude, and I'll tell you I'll tell you why in a second. And what was the big one that I said? Dude, I'm so tired. What was the big one I said? Mm. If it comes back to me, I'll let you know. But I can't remember right now. What was the big one? Oh my gosh, bro. What was it? Aha. Aha. The big one was like more so I've just been noticing little bits here and there about like why she's like such a special partner. So that's another practice I could talk about too. So I might do that. The practice in question is journaling, making a list of all the ways your partner treats you well, right? And I'm gonna commit to doing that because I feel like that's gonna be so insightful for me to just write down all the things that I don't think about too often, but I realize, oh my gosh, she treats me so well in this, and then I'll understand that I'm very blessed, and then I'll be happy, and being happy is my favorite thing to be. So, um, anywho, with that being said, the big thing I wanted to talk about, but I mean, I'll let you know how that practice goes, because, dude, I might write a book, dang it. Uh, I'm excited to do that, though. But the big thing, I think this is the biggest reason I haven't uploaded. Last night, okay, about 11 hours ago. 11 hours, no, wait, what? 23 hours ago, sorry. 23 hours ago. I could have died. I almost said almost, but I didn't almost die, but I could have died. Thank you, modern medicine. Thank you, modern medicine. So usually I'm not a fan of modern medicine because I hate. I just don't like stuff that I don't understand. What I mean by that is like stuff that was made in a lab, bro. If something was made in a lab, I don't like it. I really don't like it. Okay, if it's food, if it's medicine, but or if it's clothes. Oh my gosh, it makes me mad. But at the same time, this is an exception, bro. I could have died if we didn't have Benadryl, or like instant allergy relief medication. I could have died last night. I ate some banana chips, and I went to bed at about 10 p.m. Now that's later than usual, but I wasn't planning on going to the gym in the morning because I had other plans. So no biggie. I'll wake up at 7. That's 9 hours. That's a good deal. Well, at 11:30, I wake up to my body imploding. Now I don't know if you can tell, my left eye's still a little puffy. My right eye looks normal. But I've been looking like Korean all day, Joe. Okay, that may be racist because Koreans don't have puffy eyes, but like my eyes have all been like, and I've been all puffed up. So, um, I wake up to my eyes, my eyelids are burning hot. So they're super hot, which means they're like starting to inflame. At the same time, my back is starting to itch. And my stomach is, it feels like there's weird level of pressure in there. And I'm struggling to breathe. So I was asleep, dude. I fell asleep, and I'm waking up to this, and I'm like, dude, shoot, I gotta get up. So I get up and I get my dad. I'm like, hey, where's the medicine? So he gets me the allergy medicine, and I take it. I'm like, dude. At this point, I was struggling to breathe, and I was like, this is gonna be tough. So, anywho, I sat on the couch over there for about 30 minutes in the dark all by myself until about 12. My body was covered in hives. I've had it worse, but it was my upper back, shoulders, and my neck, and it was starting to kind of come down my front a little bit. So I had hives. I was very red, and dude, I've never been so itchy. I just wanted to scratch it so bad. So that was difficult. But obviously, when your eyes are inflaming, there's just such a terrible feeling. Luckily, I was able to breathe after a little bit, so that was good. But my stomach was weird, dude. Like, I was so gassy. It was weird. I think like my intestines might have been inflamed too. It's all because I ate some banana chips. I don't know what was in that garbage, but something I was allergic to. So nonetheless, right. I fall back asleep eventually. I waited long enough, and I thought, okay, screw it. I don't care how itchy my back is. I'm just gonna lay down and sleep, and I did. So that's good. But hey, I turned off all my alarms, just because I thought, like, if my eyes are gonna be inflamed, I'm not going to school tomorrow. Not at least at the time I was planning on. So I woke up at like 8, which school starts at 8, and my school's 30 minutes away. So I was not getting to school, and that's okay. I just texted my mom. I was like, please excuse me from school, and then she did. One momentum. So I'll finish up my story, but so anywho, where was I going with this? Wait a minute, I was proving a point. What was my point? Oh yes, so all my plans got completely thrown out of the window in seconds. And whenever that happens, I think a lot of like introspection is kind of done when I realize like my attachment to plans and my schedule, and it all kind of becomes obsolete when like something so dangerous happens and it throws everything out of whack. So, maybe like me being awake for half an hour, afraid, because the last time this happened to me, I went to the ER. I had to get an EpiPen. Now that was 3 years ago, but like you're sitting there on the couch and like, I hope this Benadryl does the job, and it did, but that's scary, man. And so I understood. I'm like, I'm not gonna sacrifice my sleep, especially if I'm gonna look dumb. I'm not gonna go to school. I'm gonna wait for it to go down a little bit. So I did. I went to school way later today, and that's fine. But the reason I share with you this story is because, one, you almost lost me, but not really. What I did want to share was my gratitude journal this morning was so specific, and it wasn't long at all. It was maybe like 2 things, but those 2 things were so specific, and it made me realize like how important this practice of gratitude is, and living to the fullest. Because, bro, you don't know when it's all gonna end. Imagine if like this same thing had happened to me while I was out camping, or what if I was just born in a different era? That would have been it. My lungs would have closed on me, and that would have been it. That's crazy. That's crazy. So when you consider things like that, when you realize like you weren't too far off from like not surviving, yeah, you're gonna be a little more grateful, I think. So that's the story I had for you. You have an awesome night. I will see you tomorrow at the regular time, I believe. And Yeah, that's our practice today is definitely I got it. Um Meditating on your death, okay? Being able to think about your death is actually huge. It's actually a very good skill if you're, you know, if you have a more masculine sexual essence. That's huge. Is being able to kind of think about your death and it understanding like the consequences and what you'll leave behind. And then it helps you align like your actions to that. Like what do you want to actually accumulate to? What do you want to affect? What do you want to do in this world? Right? So I think cool things to think about. So okay. I'm done now. I just wanted to ramble a little bit about how scary last night. I mean, it wasn't necessarily terrifying. It was just kind of like just disheartening. I was just sitting on the couch and I just like kept muttering out loud. I was like, "Please just go away. Please just go away." I felt like the whack job in the corner, like tucked, like his knees tucked in. He's just like rocking back and forth. But all right. Good night, brother, and I'll see you tomorrow. We're almost done with this detox, man. This one's been tricky. This one's been hard. I'm so ready for music, but keep up the good fight. Okay, peace.